What up, y'all? Welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm the president here. I'm your host. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mop the damn floor. Subscribe if you'd like to be a resident, citizen. You know what I mean? If you're just passing through and just like some shit, share some stuff, comment on some stuff. Has anybody seen this Joe Budden Drake smoke that's developing? Can I even say the word developing? Because this shit escalated. That escalated quickly. Is this wholeheartedly over Joe Budden's critique of the new Drake album? Or has there been something brewing before that? Has Joe been taking, repeated shots? Is it something else? Reason I ask, because I feel like Drake was a little bit trigger happy on this. I mean, I felt like it was a bit hard. It was a bit harsh, is all I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I don't understand how Drake could have been pissed off. I get pissed off all the time when I get a fan or somebody telling me, yo, you need to do it like you used to do it back then. Like, I don't want to hear you rapping over these Ron Browse beats with auto-tune hooks. You need old beat miners. Go get all of the old beat miners beats and rap over them. Go dig Sean Price up from his grave and rap the way y'all used to rap. That be triggering me. I'm sure you can see it be triggering me from the way I embellished on, the embellishments I made when describing it. But like, yeah, I do get triggered by that, but I don't go I don't just go crazy on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Drake went crazy on something. I mean, and now, and then Joe Budden just said, he tried to he tried to high road the whole thing. 20 minutes later, I look again, I see Baby chiming in on the whole situation. I'm like, this is getting way out of hand, way too fast. Right? Like, I was prepared to say, like, when I first saw this shit, I was like, hold on, ain't Drake a Scorpio? Drake is a Scorpio, right? I'm like, because I know for myself being a Scorpio, I know whether it's the morning, whether it's the afternoon, whether it's the night, if I'm just waking up from a nap or a full night of sleep, if I'm just waking up, I try not to talk. I try not to use my voice for like the first hour. That's a me thing, right? I do my best not to use my voice for like the first hour to an hour and a half. I just want to relax. I just want to intake whatever I'm intaking, set my own mood. I want to check my messages, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All of that happens within that hour, right? For me, right? If something triggers me and I react to it, it is not this same patient, even kilter Zen Lord of a Rockness that y'all get when I come here blogging. Within that first span, like when I first wake up, you can't really criticize me. Or I can't read that. Or if I do, I can't respond to that. Let me tell you, my block list, my block hand is so strong. Mutombo. What's son name? Giannis. What's my son name on the Knicks? Is it James David? What's it? Robinson. I nigga Robinson. Mitch Robinson. Blockness monster. I had that name first, right? I be blocking niggas to death. my block list is a literal block party, right? But there are some people that I have went back and unblocked. You know why? Because I blocked them because of something that they said within that first hour of me waking up. And the punishment didn't fit the crime. It wasn't even that bad. When I go back and I read over it, I'm like, the punishment, I'm like, mm, he didn't deserve that. Or she didn't deserve that. And, I'll go on in and unblock them. Granted, sometimes I just go check out niggas on the block at the block party. I'll unblock them and look just to see that they still losing, and then block them again or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But that's left field. That has nothing to do with anything I'm saying here. Joe Budden critiqued Drake's new album. We are in an era where people are really big on expressing themselves freely, not putting no cut on the product, whatever. You know what I mean? If you can't, we got the Dame Dash mind state. Like, look, B, if you can't handle this truth the way I'm giving it to you, then you soft. Hey, I hear you, Dame. Me personally, I don't subscribe to that. But a lot of people do. I feel like a lot of people do, and then you have some people. I feel like that like with the Joe Budden podcast, like it's a lot of times I hear the phrase like content over everything or something like that, right? And so they're not tripping over all of this. You know what I'm saying? All of the the venom being spewed back. I don't know. I'm just saying that they say shit like content over everything, and the back and forth is good for the algorithm and all of that sort of thing. And Joe's been doing this online shit longer than a lot of us, so he's probably cool with all this. I'm just thinking though, if he's not, then there's a phrase that there's a phrase that I've come up with that has been helpful for me for the past, I don't know, I want to say 6 to 10 years. The phrase is the right combination of words, right? I employ that mantra every time I blog. You know what I mean? It's what allows me to blog freely about anything I feel passionately about and without offending anybody. Or hopefully I don't. It's important for me to say that hopefully I don't. 1 second, y'all. So yeah, right combination of words can solve a whole lot. It's what has allowed me to do all of what I'm doing and not offend. See, here's the thing with me. For me, it's more important for you to receive the message that I'm trying to give you than it is for me to give you said message. Like, I don't like wasting my words. And just because you're going to have trouble receiving, like, I'm able to read situations well enough, like the people that I deal with, like, sometimes you don't even have to get the message from me. I might just need to point your eyes in the direction of the message, because you might not be able to receive the message from me for whatever reason. If I recognize that, but I still need you to get this message, then which is more important? You understand? We have to ask ourselves, which is more important? More important that I said it or that you received it? And I don't know if there's any right or wrong answer to that, but I know with the wrong combination of words, somebody could wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or at the wrong hour of the day, they could read your message and be tripping. And it's not to say Yeah, I did feel like Drake was tripping a little bit. I mean, I don't feel like he was wrong. I just feel like he went overboard. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like if Joe Budden came out and said that he didn't like this, that, and the third about my album, I would say what I'm if I chose to see, because Joe Budden has already publicly shown me love, I wouldn't take it as a direct shot. Like I wouldn't take it as, you know what I'm saying? Like he already set the stage for it to be like, nah. It's not like I have anything against this person. So now if he does that, if he goes, man, these Ron Browns beats or blah blah blah, whatever, that's not. I mean, they cool, but that ain't what I rock with from Rockness. You know what I mean? Go back to that. Then I could have a conversation with him without being, you know what I mean. But also I feel like it was Joe's tone, his tone, right? Tone along with the right combination of words can be everything. I mean, cause he's saying that, like basically overall in a roundabout way, he was saying that he know Drake gets extremely busy and he wants to hear it. That, you know what I mean? Like he's not hearing that from him. And these are the breaks. This happens. I hear this. I'm sure Joe has heard this at some point. You know what I mean? Niggas telling him be like this. I like you podcasting, but nigga, we need you rapping. I'm sure he heard that at some point. You know what I mean? Somebody, just basically not feeling, all right, you chose to do this, but we want this. And, Joe don't strike me as a person who would fold to pressure like that. Any of that. You're gonna do what he want to do anyway, and why would Drake be any different? What I can say though, like when Joe, see, I don't listen to Drake music a lot. Like how do I say it? I love listening to Son rap because he can rap. I just don't a lot, right? Because I like hardcore music. I prefer hardcore shit. You know what I mean? If I have Drake favorites, I'm whatever, man. What would they be talking about? Their opinion doesn't count. We the only thing that matters. Oh, I love that joint right there. It's my joint. What you said? Wow, chemo, all of it. Something be going in, right? There was a point in my life, in my rap journey, where I felt like there were no new flows to be explored. I felt like as a whole hip hop, we had covered every combination of every pattern that could possibly be developed over a beat. And then Drake, as well as Big Sean, I have to give him credit too. Them two niggas came along and showed me that there were different pockets of the beat you could rap in. I never knew that. My mind was blown. Not to say that I went and did that. Back in the days when me and Still was when we was on our raps, I would come up. We mastered the art of rapping like any and every. Like if you came out with a new style, we learned that shit. Cause you wasn't gonna pull that shit out on us in a battle pause and think we was gonna be unprepared for it. But yeah, like we had all that. And I thought that there were no more flows left. And these niggas were genuine. Listen, a lot of my fan base probably, they don't rock with Drake. My fan base, I don't know if they rock with Big Sean or whatever, but I know they don't. But what I'm saying, that don't make nothing I'm saying untrue, nigga. So it is what it is. So yeah, I feel the tone it was the tone of the way Joe was talking. Probably the hour of day for Drake. Probably the Yachty comparison probably didn't help. Now everybody's mad. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What y'all think? Y'all think Drake is being a little bit trigger happy? You know how sometimes to be like, yo, this nigga over here always, this nigga over here like fronting on people. I can't wait till that nigga front on me. If he front on me, it's up. You think it was that type of energy from Drake? I don't know what y'all think. I've talked too long about this already. I didn't even mean to come in here and talk that long about this. But it was a knock at the door that distracted me and all of that. I had to retract. I mean, whatever, you know what I mean. If you made it to the end of this video, please, 4 peace signs. And let me know what y'all think in the comments and shit. Y'all think Drake tripping? Y'all think Joe Budden's, like, I do believe Joe Budden's, his tone on his critiques was a bit harsh. I do believe that. I just don't think that it warranted that from Drake. Even though I know that Joe, like Drake, I can't stand it when somebody running up on telling me they want my old shit when I'm trying to give them new shit on any level. So, you know, what y'all think? Ether Rocks is out right now. I got a new album out. No. I have a new single out right now. Video and all. It's called Lettuce and Cabbage. Go check it out. Lettuce and Cabbage. Go check it out. Oh, and check out that new boot camp song too. It's called What You Call Strength. Ether Rocks is better than anything you're listening to. Rock on, rock on. I stand on that.